All right, hello and welcome back. Brett here with ClickMill.co. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be going over breadcrumbs. Let's talk about that. And we're going to come right up here in Google Search Console. Now, you'll see on this site, we've got 0 invalid, 131 valid. Now, the question here is, what are breadcrumbs? Now, breadcrumbs are maybe what we would call the navigation files that help someone to know where they are within any given website. So you have breadcrumbs, in your little sort of like files here when you go into your file navigator, and it's like, C drive, documents, Zoom, and then you've got your list of videos. So the breadcrumbs are basically I believe, a Hansel and Gretel reference where you're leaving breadcrumbs behind you so that you know how to get back to where you came from. So you're not getting lost in the infinite number of files that we have in computers today. And so Google looks at these breadcrumbs as a ranking factor to see how your site is organized and to see if people are easily able to kind of navigate back to the home page, essentially. Now, I am going to actually draw on the screen just a little bit here. We'll get you a super awesome annotation here. I want to show you in regard to SEO with your site, and this is just going to be a little bit of SEO, but your site should never be more than 3 links deep. Okay, and this is one of those things it's going to be black here. We got to go over. While we're talking about breadcrumbs, one of the reasons they're looking at this is to see how deep your site is, because they don't want, so let's say they don't want your site to be, 50 layers deep. It's just not realistic. That's not even not realistic. It's more like confusing for users. Okay, so let's say you've got sort of, I'm just giving an example here. Okay, so this up here at the top is your home page. So we'll call this home, and coming back over here, these are your navigation pages. So we'll call this about, contact us. We'll call that CU, contact us. This is your call to action page, CA, which is like schedule now. And you click that and it takes you over to a scheduling page, whatever it is. So you'll see this is level 1. Okay. And then these are level 2 pages. And then these, let's call this your blog, right? And then your blog goes down, that you're going to link down into your blog. And this is an article. Okay. Now there could be a whole bunch of articles in here, but you want all of those articles directly linked from this page. Okay. What we don't want is we don't want just this unlimited chain of articles that just sort of goes down and down and down forever. Because now look, we're down, we just went from layer 3 and now we've got layer 4, and we're just going to go down forever. People can't figure out how to navigate out of this. Okay, so Google's going to look and want to be sure that these 3 layers are kind of the extent to the website, and the breadcrumbs are represented like this. It's going to say, home. So, and I guess in this case, ClickMill. I'm just scratching that out there. So we'll say, and I'm just going to say click.co. And then it's going to look like that. It's going to have the arrow. And then it's going to say blog, if that's the title of the page. And then it's going to have an arrow, and it's going to be whatever article. So I'll just say name, right? Article name. Okay. So those are the breadcrumbs right there. And what this is looking to see is that those are enabled on the site. There are site settings within WordPress, within website structures. If it's not already enabled, you should just be able to go in and enable it. It's a pretty standard feature. And so that is what we're looking at. So you can see on this site, all 131 breadcrumbs are valid and enabled, and they're working properly. And so that brings us to the end of this video, understanding what those are. We really want to have those breadcrumbs probably be at most kind of 3 layers deep for ease of access and ease of navigation. And that does seem to be something Google is going to be looking for SEO and ranking purposes. So thanks for being with me in this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about frequently asked questions. We'll see you there.